If you're listening right now, I just want you to know this is for the ones who feel unseen. God still speaks in the quiet places, and He has not forgotten you. I used to think I had to be loud to be noticed, like if I suffered in silence it meant I was hopeless. But I learned in the dark He was still fully focused. Even when I felt like my prayers went unnoticed, I read where it says, before I formed you in the womb I knew you. So even on days I didn't know what I was doing, He already placed my steps in motion, steady moving. When I was losing myself, He was still proving that silence was never absence, it was preparation. Every delay had a deeper conversation. And I was hurting, but He was building my foundation, turning broken trust into restoration. I was chosen in the quiet, not the crowd. When nobody clapped for me, He was proud. When I couldn't hear Him, He spoke somehow, said I belong to Him even now. I was chosen in the quiet, not the stage. When I felt forgotten, He never changed. Every tear I cried was not in vain. He stayed close through the pain. I remember nights when I questioned my worth, like maybe I missed what I was placed on this earth. But then I found peace in the word it had worth. It said His plans are good even when they hurt. There were days I smiled but was empty inside, trying to act okay when I was barely alive. But grace met me there, I didn't have to hide. He didn't look away, He stayed by my side. I stopped trying to rush what only He can time, because what's from Him doesn't fall out of line. Even when I fall, He still calls me mine. That's the kind of love I can't define. I was chosen in the quiet, not the crowd. When nobody clapped for me, He was proud. When I couldn't hear Him, He spoke somehow, said I belong to Him even now. I was chosen in the quiet, not the stage. When I felt forgotten, He never changed. Every tear I cried was not in vain. He stayed close through the pain. I used to think healing would feel like a moment, but it came slow, piece by piece I was growing. Some days I still struggle, I'm honest and open, but I'm not who I was when I was broken. He taught me that strength can look like stillness, that faith is holding on even when I feel less, that I don't have to fake it to be real blessed. He meets me in weakness and still says yes. I don't have a perfect story, I just have truth. And every chapter I lived, He brought me through. So if you see me standing, it's only proof that mercy will carry you too. I was chosen in the quiet, not the crowd. When nobody clapped for me, He was proud. When I couldn't hear Him, He spoke somehow, said I belong to Him even now. I was chosen in the quiet, not the stage. When I felt forgotten, He never changed. Every tear I cried was not in vain. He stayed close through the pain. I stopped chasing approval I never needed, cause His love is the only thing I'm believing. Even when I doubted, He stayed steady, breathing life back in the places I thought were defeated. There's a peace I carry that I can't explain. It didn't come easy, it came through the rain, but I wouldn't trade it, not even the pain. If it meant I learned to trust Him again, now I understand why it had to be quiet. No distractions, just me and His guidance. He was shaping my heart in the silence, teaching me love without violence. I was chosen in the quiet, not the crowd. When nobody clapped for me, He was proud. When I couldn't hear Him, He spoke somehow, said I belong to Him even now. The Lord is near to the brokenhearted. I felt that when everything started. Even in pieces, I wasn't discarded. He finished what He started. I was chosen in the quiet, not the crowd, and I finally understand it now. Every silent prayer was a sacred vow. He never let me down. I was chosen in the quiet, not the stage, and his love never turned away. Even in the night, he made a way, and I'm still here today. So if you're in that quiet place right now, don't mistake it for being alone. He's still there. This song is for anyone still healing while they're hurting. If you feel like your story is too broken to matter, listen closely. God is not finished with you yet. She used to carry pain she never talked about, smiling outside, but heavy thoughts inside. She prayed, but it felt like nobody answered. Still showed up, even when she was tired. She questioned if God really saw her life, if anything good could ever come from this. But in the quiet moments she couldn't explain, something in her started to change. Now she became the testimony, not because it was easy, but because she made it through. Scripture said he heals the brokenhearted, and somehow that became true in her life. Now she became the testimony, not perfect but covered in grace and mercy. What tried to break her only built her faith, and now her story gives others hope to stay. There were nights she thought about giving up everything, when silence felt louder than any voice. But she held on to what she remembered, even when belief was barely a choice. She learned that healing doesn't come fast, it comes in pieces over time. And every tear she thought was wasted was part of God realigning her life. Now she became the testimony, not because it was easy, but because she made it through. Scripture said, my grace is sufficient for you, and that was the strength she leaned into. Now she became the testimony, even when the weight felt too heavy to carry. What tried to silence her turned into praise, and now her life speaks louder than the pain. People see her now and don't understand how different she is from before, but she knows what it took to survive it. She knows what God restored. She doesn't act like she has it all together, she just knows she's not who she used to be. And every step she takes forward now feels like mercy writing her identity. Now she became the testimony, not because it was easy, but because she made it through. Scripture said weeping may endure for a night, but joy really the start of everything new. She stopped asking why it happened and started seeing what it produced. Peace came in ways she never expected, and fear started losing its use. She learned her value wasn't in perfection, but in the one who never let her go. And even when she didn't feel worthy, love kept speaking, "You're still my own." Now she became the testimony, not because it was easy, but because she made it through. Scripture said, "The Lord is close to the broken-hearted," and she finally felt that truth. Now she became the testimony, not hiding what she walked through anymore. Her scars became reminders of mercy, and her voice became something stronger than before. She doesn't need to prove she's okay. Her survival already speaks. Every broken place was visited by God and turned into something she can believe. Now she became the testimony, a living story of grace unfolding. What tried to end her didn't erase her. It revealed what God was holding. Now she became the testimony, and even now her life is still being written. But every page already shows one thing: God never left her in the middle. If you're still in your healing, you're not forgotten. You're becoming a testimony too. If you're hurting in silence, this is for you. God still restores what nobody sees, and He's not finished with you yet. I stopped talking about it, I just held it in. Smiling outside, but I was breaking within. I prayed, but it felt like no answer came. Just me and my thoughts trying to stay sane. I read in Romans where it says I'm free, but my reflection didn't look like me. I believed in God, but I still felt low, like healing was something I'd never known. I was made new in silence. I didn't even notice the change. God was working on me quietly, rearranging my pain. What I thought was the end was just Him starting again. I was made new in silence. Now I understand. I remember nights I couldn't explain my mind. Everything heavy, I was running out of time. I said, "Lord, if you hear me, I need you near me." And somehow peace started coming near me. It didn't happen loud, it was slow and real, like God was teaching me how to feel. I stopped fighting what I couldn't control, and that's when healing started touching my soul. I was made new. The change, God was working on me quietly, rearranging my pain. What I thought was the end was just Him starting again. I was made new in silence. Now I quietly, rearranging my pain. What I thought was the end was just him starting again. I was made new in silence. Now I understand. I still don't have all the answers I want, but I'm not the same person I once was. There's a calm where the anxiety lived, like grace taught me how to forgive. I don't rush healing, I let it grow. Some things God only lets me know slow, and I'm okay with not being in control, because He's holding every part of my soul. I was made new in silence. I didn't even notice the change. God was working on me quietly, rearranging my pain. What I thought was the end was just him starting again. I was made new in silence. Now I understand. Isaiah 43 19 said He's doing a new thing. I couldn't see it then, but now I believe. He was building me in ways I couldn't see, turning brokenness into peace in me. I was made new in silence. I didn't even notice the change. God was working on me quietly, rearranging my pain. What I thought was the end was just him starting again. I was made new in silence. Now I understand, and now I see it. God never left me where I was. He was making me new all along. Don't give up yet. What God brought you through is proof He's not finished with you. This song is for the ones still becoming whole. I used to look in the mirror and not recognize myself. Too many mistakes sitting heavy on my health. I prayed but still felt far, even when I said the words. Like heaven was quiet, like I wasn't heard. But I kept going even when I was unsure, because something in me believed there was more. I read Romans 8:1, no condemnation. That line hit different in my situation. I wasn't what I did, I wasn't what broke me, but I still carried shame like it on me, until I learned mercy is not a feeling. It's God reaching down when you're barely believing. I am what He saved, not what I used to be. He pulled me from the weight and gave me identity. I am what He saved, still standing by His grace. Every scar I made, He turned it into praise. There were nights I questioned if I'd ever change, if my name still mattered in heaven's space. But I found in Ephesians I was chosen before even my lowest moments didn't close that door. I broke down, prayed, Lord, fix my heart, not knowing He was already doing His part. Slow healing, not instant, but real. chasing who I thought I should be, and started trusting what God sees in me. Not perfect, not clean, but redeemed, a life rebuilt from shattered dreams. I am what He saved, not what I used to be. He pulled me from the weight and gave me identity. I am what He saved, covered in mercy's name. Every broken place, He filled it up with grace. I still remember the weight I carried inside, smiling outside but barely alive. But even there He didn't let me go, even when I didn't want to know. Psalm 34 said He's close to the brokenhearted. That's the moment everything restarted. Not loud, not fast, but steady and real, like God was teaching me how to heal. I didn't earn it, I didn't deserve it, but He still chose to preserve it. My life, my breath, my second chance. Now I stand different when I lift my head. I am what He saved, not what I used to be. He pulled me from the weight and gave me identity. I am what He saved, grace wrote my new name. I don't belong to pain, I belong to change. Now I speak with a different kind of peace, not because life got easy for me, but because I know who holds my days. And that's enough when everything shakes. I don't hide where I came from anymore. It's part of the story. God restored what tried to end me, became my proof that God still makes something new. I am what He saved, still standing by His grace. Every scar I made, He turned it into praise. I don't know my past, my identity. I don't know my pain, eternity. I am held, I am known, I am free, because He didn't give up on me. I am what He saved, no longer bound to shame. He called me out the grave and called me by name. I am what He saved, forever changed, forever made. Every broken page He rewrote with grace. So if you're still here, don't give up yet. What He did for me, He can do again. If you're listening right now, this is for your heart when it feels heavy. This song is a reminder that God is still shaping you, even in silence. Hold on. What you're becoming is already covered in grace. I used to think I was falling behind in life, like every mistake meant I wasn't alright. But I kept hearing something deep inside, like God was still working on my life. I read the Lord is close to the brokenhearted, and I felt that truth hit me differently, because I was smiling but hurting quietly, still trying to believe He sees me. I didn't understand the process I was in, why healing felt like it wouldn't end. But somehow mercy kept pulling me in, even when I didn't feel like I fit. It's just whispers of becoming. I can't explain it, but I know I'm not who I used to be. He's changing me, even when I don't see it clearly. He's shaping me. I'm still here, so I know he's not done with me. It's just whispers of becoming, deep in my soul, that God is writing a story I don't fully know. And even in the pressure, I'm not alone. I'm becoming who He called me to be. There were days I questioned if I had purpose at all, like my prayers were bouncing off every wall. But I read all things work for good, and I had to trust Him even in delay. I won't lie, I didn't always feel strong. Some nights I wondered if I was wrong, but grace kept telling me I belong, even when everything felt gone. I started learning healing takes time. It's not always loud, sometimes it's quiet, but God was rebuilding what's inside, piece by piece, in perfect design. It's just whispers of becoming. I can't explain it, but I know I'm not who I used to be. He's changing me, even when I don't see it clearly. He's shaping me. I'm still here, so I know He's not done with me. It's just whispers of becoming, deep in my soul, like God is writing a story I don't fully know. And even in the pressure, I'm not alone. I'm becoming who He called me to be. There were moments I felt invisible to the world, like my value was buried under what hurt. But then I read, I have called you by name, and something inside me started to change. I stopped measuring myself by what I lost, and started trusting what my healing cost. Because even when I felt like I was off, God never once forgot. I'm learning identity isn't what I've been through, it's who He says I am, something true. And even when my feelings break in two, His words stay solid, steady and true. It's just whispers of becoming. I can't explain it, but I know I'm not who I used to be. He's changing me, even when I don't see clearly. He's shaping me. I'm still here, so I know He's not done with me. It's just whispers of becoming, deep in my soul, like God is writing a story I don't fully know. And even in the pressure, I'm not alone. I'm becoming who He called me to be. I used to think redemption meant being perfect, but now I see it's God making it worth it. He took what was broken and didn't discard it. He stayed with me in it. Therefore, if anyone is in Christ, he is new. That line feels like it was written for me, because I'm not the same as I used to be, even if the past still remembers me. I am walking slower, but I'm walking free, not rushed, just letting God complete me. And every step feels like peace to me, even when I don't fully see it. It's just whispers of becoming. I can't explain it, but I know I'm not who I used to be. He's changing me, even I'll keep walking through the unknown, because grace already wrote the end, and I'm still becoming. If you're listening right now, I just want you to know God can still rewrite your story. Even what hurt you can become something that brings Him glory. This is for anyone trying to hold on when life feels heavy. She used to carry silence like it was her only language, smiling outside, but inside she was breaking. She prayed but didn't feel like heaven was responding. Still showed up every day, even while she was fading. There were nights she questioned if she mattered at all, wondering if God really heard her call. But even in that doubt, she never fully let go. Something deep inside told her, you're not alone. Her story turned into His glory. Every tear became part of the testimony. What she lost, He restored in mercy. Now her life reflects His holy story. Her story turned into His glory. What was pain became something holy. She's living proof of grace and mercy. Now her life reflects His glory. She read Psalm 34:18 when her heart felt crushed. The Lord is close to the broken when life got too much. The one verse became her anchor in the storm. Even when everything she knew felt gone, she didn't see the healing happening overnight, but slowly her spirit started feeling light. Not because life got easy or perfect in time, but because peace started growing inside. Her story turned into His glory. Every tear became part of the testimony. What she lost, He restored in mercy. Now her life reflects His holy story. There was a season she stopped trying to pretend, no more hiding the pain she held within. And in that honesty, something changed in her soul. She started believing she could be made whole. Not because she earned it or figured it out, but because grace was working. Even in doubt, she learned healing doesn't always feel fast, but God never leaves you in the past. Her story turned into His glory. Every tear became part of the testimony. What she lost, He restored in mercy. Now her life reflects His holy story. Now she speaks with the calm she didn't have before. Not because life is perfect, but she knows the Lord. She carries peace that doesn't break under pressure, a quiet strength no one can measure. What she went through didn't define her, and it became the place where God stepped in. And now her life is living proof every day that God still restores what pain takes away. Her story turned into His glory. lowest valley. He was building something holy. What looked like the end was only the beginning of his glory. Her story turned into his glory. Every tear became part of the testimony. What was broken, he restored completely. Now her life reflects his glory. So if you're still in it, don't let go yet. God is not finished with your story. He still turns pain into purpose and makes it all bring him glory. If you're in a season where nobody sees you, but everything in you feels heavy, this is for you. God is still working in what feels hidden. Don't lose faith now. I've been in rooms where I smiled but felt nothing inside, trying to act okay when I was barely alright. I prayed but it felt like my words hit the ceiling and stopped. Like silence was the only answer I got. But I kept showing up even when I was low. Not because I felt strong, but I needed to know if God was still with me when nothing made sense. When every single day felt like a test I couldn't pass yet. I read the Lord is close to the broken-hearted, but I didn't feel close, I just felt discarded. Still I held on to what I couldn't explain, even when my faith felt weak in his name. I was held in hidden seasons, I didn't understand it then, but now I see you working, even when I couldn't win. You never left me in the dark, you stay right where I was, turning quiet pain into proof of your love. I was held in hidden seasons when nobody could see, but you were shaping something deeper inside of me. And now I know what mercy really does. You were holding me because you love me enough. There were days I questioned if I was even heard when I spoke out my pain, but got no returning word. I thought maybe I was forgotten, maybe I missed my chance, but you were still writing purpose I couldn't understand. I remember Romans 8:28 in the back of my mind. All things work for good even when I can't find a reason for the pressure or the weight I carried alone. But you were building something I didn't know was home, and even when I doubted, you didn't let go. You stayed patient with me in ways I didn't know. Now I see the delay wasn't denial at all, it was you keeping me steady so I wouldn't fall. I was held in hidden seasons, I didn't understand it then, but now I see you working, even when I couldn't win. You never left me in the dark, you stayed right where I was, turning quiet pain into proof of your love. I was held in hidden seasons when nobody could see, but you were shaping something deeper inside of me. And now I know what mercy really does. You were holding me because you love me enough. I stopped pretending like I had it all together. I learned sometimes healing don't feel like getting better. Some days I still felt empty even while I prayed, but I kept coming back to you anyway. I didn't need applause, I needed peace in my mind, something real enough to help me with time. And slowly I noticed I wasn't the same. The weight didn't leave, but it started to change. Not everything healed in a moment or night. Some things took time just to come to the light, but you were there in every part of the process. I question every silence like before. I learned that silence can be God doing more. What I thought was abandonment was actually care. You were building my strength while I was unaware. I don't have every answer, but I've got this truth. You were faithful in places I couldn't move, and every hidden moment had purpose. I see now you were never absent, you were working it out. I was held in hidden seasons, I didn't understand it then, but now I see you were working, even when I couldn't win. You never left me in the dark, you stayed right where I was, turning quiet pain into proof of your love. I was held in hidden seasons when nobody could see, but you were shaping something deeper inside of me. And now I know what mercy really does. You were holding me because you love me that much. So I won't call it wasted, I won't call it pain, if it brought me closer to your name. I was held, I'm still held in you. If you ever felt like you didn't deserve another chance, this is for you. This is what it feels like when mercy finds you in your lowest place. Don't turn away. There's still hope for you. I used to think I was too far gone for change, like every mistake had already sealed my name. I tried to fix myself, but I stayed the same, broken inside, carrying quiet shame. Then I read, my grace is sufficient for thee, and I didn't understand how that could mean me. But I was tired of pretending I was okay, so I finally let God have His way. I remember nights I couldn't even pray out loud, just sitting there hoping He still hears me somehow. And even when I felt like I lost my place, something in me said I still had grace. Grace wrote my name when I couldn't stand. When I let go, He still held my hand. I didn't earn it, I don't understand, but mercy found me right where I am. Grace wrote my name in a better story, turned my guilt into quiet glory. I'm still here, that's proof for me that love is deeper than what I see. I carried regrets like they were part of me, like I had to live with them permanently. But Romans 8:1 said I was free, no condemnation, that's what it told me. I cried when I realized I was still loved, not because I was right, but because He is enough. And I stopped trying to earn what was already mine. That's when peace finally entered my mind. I don't talk perfect, I don't walk like I've arrived, but I know I survived things that should have took my life. So if I'm still here, then it has to mean grace was working quietly underneath. Grace wrote my name when I couldn't stand. When I let go, He still held my hand. I didn't earn it, I don't understand, but mercy found me right where I am. Grace wrote my name in a better story, turned my guilt into quiet glory. I'm still here, that's proof for me that love is deeper than what I see. There were days I didn't recognize myself, like I was stuck between pain and help. But I read how He leaves the 99 just to find the one He calls still mine. And I felt seen in a way I never never felt before, like I wasn't forgotten, like I wasn't ignored. So I stopped running from the truth inside, that I needed saving, I couldn't provide. I learned healing don't always come fast. Sometimes it's slow when you're built from the past, but God stayed patient through every phase, writing redemption over all my days. Where I don't feel strong, but I remember I was never alone. It's not about being perfect or clean, it's about a God who restores what you've been. And if He did it for me, then it's clear to see nobody is too far gone to be free. I don't preach like I have it all figured out, I just know what mercy feels like now. And if I can speak it, I know it's true. Grace still works, it can reach you too. Grace wrote my name when I couldn't stand. When I let go, He still held my hand. I didn't earn it, I don't understand, but mercy found me right where I am. Grace wrote my name in a better story, turned my guilt into quiet glory. I'm still here, that's proof for me that love is deeper than what I see. If you're listening and you feel too far, hear this clearly, you're not that far. The same grace that carried me through pain is the same grace calling your name. Grace wrote my name when I couldn't stand. When I let go, He still held my hand. I didn't earn it, I don't understand, but mercy found me right where I am. Grace wrote my name in a better story, turned my guilt into quiet glory. I'm still here, that's proof for me that love is deeper than what I see. So I'm living proof that grace doesn't quit on people, even when they quit on themselves. Grace still writes names. This one is for the ones who don't talk loud but pray deep. For the ones who feel overlooked but never forgotten by God. Let this remind you, He hears what others miss. I don't really raise my voice when I'm hurting. I just sit in my room and keep searching for peace in a world that feels heavy on my chest. And I learned God listens when I give Him my best. I used to think silence meant nobody cared, but I read that He's close to the ones laid bare. Psalm 34 says He hears the broken cries. So I stopped holding back what I feel inside. I've been tired in ways I can't explain, smiling outside but inside pain. Still I pray even when words don't come out right, 'cause I know He understands my quiet nights. I'm soft-spoken, but heaven heard me. Every tear fell down and He turned it holy. I was low, but He never deserted me. Now I know my silence questioned if I mattered at all, like my prayers just hit a wall. But Romans 8 said nothing can separate me, so I held on even when it got heavy. I don't always know how to say what I feel, but God knows the parts I don't reveal. Even when I'm quiet, He stays near. Even when I'm shaking, He still hears. I've cried without making a sound, but somehow He still turned it around. Not because I earned it or deserve grace, but because His love don't leave the place. I'm soft-spoken, but heaven heard me. Every tear fell down, and He turned it holy. I was low, but He never deserted me. Now I know my silence still reaches glory. I'm soft-spoken, but I'm not forgotten. Every prayer I whisper, He's already caught them. I was broken, but He kept me solid. Now I stand in mercy, fully covered. I used to think I had to be loud to be seen, but God met me in the in-between. In the stillness, He changed my whole direction, turned my weakness into protection. I don't need attention, I need His presence. That's where I find my healing essence. Even when I don't have the words to say, He translates every tear I pray. There were nights I just stared at the ceiling, feeling like I lost all meaning, but He showed me through every delay that He was shaping me anyway. I'm soft-spoken, but heaven heard me. Every tear fell down, and He turned it holy. I was low, but He never deserted me. Now I know my silence still reaches glory. Now I don't panic when I go quiet. That's where God speaks without the riot. He doesn't need noise to confirm my place. He just wraps me in unearned grace. I'm still learning how to trust the process, even when I don't see progress. But I know He's working in ways unseen, building purpose inside of me. I'm soft-spoken, but heaven heard me. Every tear fell down, and He turned it holy. I was low, but He never deserted me. Now I know my silence still reaches glory. If I never said it out loud, He still heard it somehow. If I never moved from the ground, He still lifted me now. I'm soft-spoken, but heaven heard me. Every tear fell down, and He turned it holy. I was low, but He never deserted me. Now I know my silence still reaches glory. So I don't fear quiet anymore. That's where God opens the door, and I'm living proof He hears me too. If you're listening right now, this is for the ones who almost didn't make it. For the ones God held together when life tried to break them. This is your reminder. You are still here for a reason. I used to think I was too far gone, like heaven forgot my name and moved on. I carried shame like it was mine to own, smiled in crowds, but I felt alone. I made mistakes I thought defined me, lost in places nobody should find me. But even there, God stayed behind me, quietly pulling me back to safety. Scripture said in Psalm 34 verse 18, the Lord is close to the brokenhearted. I Didn't understand it then, but I see it now. He was holding me even when I felt discarded. I'm the girl God kept when I couldn't keep myself. When I was falling apart, He was my help. I don't look like what I went through. That's what grace really do. I'm the girl God kept through the darkest nights. When I lost my way, He brought me to life. I was low, but I'm still here. That's proof He was near. There were days I didn't want to wake up. Prayed one prayer, just asking for enough. No big words, just Lord, please don't let go. And somehow He answered in ways I didn't know. Isaiah 41:10 in my mind. Do not fear, I am with you all the time. That verse hit different when I survived it, because I know I shouldn't have made it through that silence. I learned mercy is not just a word I sing. It's the reason I'm still standing. I'm the girl God kept when I couldn't keep myself. When I was falling apart, He was my help. I don't look like what I went through. That's what grace really do. I'm the girl God kept through the darkest nights. When I lost my way, He brought me to light. I was low, but I'm still here. That's proof He was near. I stopped pretending I had it together. Truth is, I was barely holding on to better. But every time I slipped, He didn't leave. He stayed close enough for me to breathe. I used to think broken meant forgotten. Now I see it was just the place He started, building me into someone stronger, someone who wouldn't be lost much longer. 2 Corinthians 12:9 reminds me His grace is sufficient for me. That means even my weakest moment was still part of His plan for me. I'm the girl God kept when I couldn't keep myself. When I was falling apart, He was my help. I don't look like what I went through. That's what grace really do. I'm the girl God kept through the darkest nights. When I lost my way, He brought me to life. I was low, but I'm still here. That's proof He was near. Now I speak different, I move different too. Not because I'm perfect, but because I knew what it felt like to almost lose it all and still hear Him answer every call. I don't take breath for granted anymore. Every sunrise feels like something more, like He's reminding me I'm not finished. My story still has purpose in it. I'm the girl God kept when I couldn't keep myself. When I was falling apart, He was my help. I don't look like what I went through. That's what grace really do. I'm the girl God kept through the darkest nights. When I lost my way, He brought me to life. I was low, but I'm still here. That's proof He was near. I should have been gone, but I'm still breathing. Not because of me, but what He's been weaving. Every tear had a reason, every fall had a plan. Now I finally understand. I'm the girl God kept, yeah, I made it through. Nothing about my life is random or new. He carried me farther than I could go. Now everybody needs to know. I'm the girl God kept when I couldn't keep myself. When I was falling apart, He was my help. I don't look like what I went through. That's what grace really do. So if you're still here, don't give up now. You're probably the one God kept